Okay, here we are in Taormina in Sicily, day 2 of my short vacation. Still making the videos because that's what I promised to do, and it's pretty much more of a hobby these days than work. So here we go with this video, and I'd like to answer a question that somebody raised on Twitter last week regarding landlord accreditation. Now, I'm really glad this was asked last week as opposed to maybe a few months ago, because it's something that I've got to admit I'm not really much of an expert in, but I have been finding out a lot more about it. My first thoughts were that landlord accreditation was going to be regulation, and it isn't. It's accreditation by education, and there are a couple of areas doing it. National Landlords Association is doing it. There's a London Landlords Accreditation Scheme and also a West Midlands Landlord Accreditation Scheme. And I was speaking to some guys over in the West Midlands last week, and they were raving about it, saying how good it was, because there are so many landlords that don't realise that they're breaking laws. And of course, through education, that's going to solve a lot of critics' problems. A good example of use of landlord accreditation is that a couple of the universities in Birmingham won't allow landlords to let to their students unless they're accredited landlords. And it's not one of these schemes that where you pay thousands of pounds to go on a training course or anything like that. The West Midlands one costs £150, and you go on a full day's training and come out an accredited landlord, and it teaches you just to understand the basic rules. You can't just go and let yourself in with the keys whenever you think you want to. And to a lot of landlords that might sound silly, because we know we can't do that, but some landlords just don't get this stuff, and they think it's their home or their property, so they can do pretty much what they want. And of course there are laws that protect the privacy of tenants as well as landlords, and of course it goes much deeper into that. I haven't actually done the course myself yet, but it's something that I do plan on doing when I get back from holiday. And so far, from what I've learned and the landlords that I've spoken to, it seems a very worthwhile thing, and I think it's likely that a lot of the student unions are going to insist that landlords that are letting property to their students do go through an accreditation scheme. And the schemes so far, the three, the West Midlands, the London Landlords and the MLAS accreditation scheme, are all transferable. They all work on very much the same syllabus, and it's not accreditation by inspection, so it's not like the hotels and where they get the star ratings or anything like that. It is accreditation through education, so definitely something that I'm interested in and something worth watching out for. So thanks for joining me today, and my message as always to landlords: live long and prosper.